Lawmakers have called for an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the abuse and murder of a 10-year-old boy in Bangor.
Braxton Smith died in 2024 following prolonged abuse. 3 family members were charged in connection with his death.
His mother and paternal grandmother were sentenced on manslaughter charges earlier this summer. His father, Joshua Smith, is expected to be sentenced for murder next month.
The Government Oversight Committee voted today to have the Office of Program Evaluation and Government Accountability, or OPEGA, investigate the circumstances that led to Braxton's death.
Some lawmakers voiced frustrations over lack of transparency from DHHS, as the department has not said if they were aware of the Smith family, citing ongoing legal proceedings. The department said a memo detailing any knowledge they had of Braxton and his family is expected to be released following the final sentencing in the case.
All 3 adults involved in this case have been found guilty. We're not talking about, so for sentencing for the 3rd one is the reason that the department doesn't come here and answer questions or answer your questions is just another stall tactic, in my opinion. For them to continue to hide behind confidentiality when a child is dead, 3 adults have been found guilty, 2 of them already sentenced, and we can't get simple answers to questions is damn frustrating.
OPEGA, a nonpartisan watchdog group, will be investigating the state's involvement with the family as well as Braxton's homeschooling.
One lawmaker said while there is no link between homeschooling and abuse, a lack of oversight from people outside the family unit, such as teachers, prevents abuse from being noticed.